Greetings, truth seekers. This is Oya Transformation Oracle reading, and this is the reading for February, the 12th, 2020. That is Wednesday. That's our hump day. So, we hope to give you some inspiration, something you can put in your pocket to help you get over the hump. I'm asking the Ascended Masters. I'm asking the Holy Spirit through me. I'm asking our spirit guides. I'm asking the Orisha to allow us to be guided. I'm grateful for all the ancestors who have followed, who have led the way, and who continue to lead the way. I'm grateful for all their help. I'm asking that right now they give us a message for Wednesday, 2/12/2020. First card, present position. I know I told you guys I would get rid of this deck, these three decks, but I'm still working on jet lag, so work with me. We're going to get what we need. First card, rebirth. So number 16. 6 and 1 is a 7. It's just a spiritual number. We know 7s are at least that. Let's see. What else can we glean for the life of 7s? Okay. The number 7 emphasizes boundaries, time, spirituality, and material attachments. All those things can be considered beneficial, but like everything in excess can also be seen as detrimental. So that's in the past position. Rebirth is the card. And rebirth comes to advise us in what way? This card indicates a time of major transition and transformation that will result in significant personal growth. By drawing this card, you have entered a period of spiritual awakening and rebirth, where you have the opportunity to align with the higher self and the overarching principles that guide you. This is where you surrender to the changes around you and prepare to be the best you can be. Beautiful card. Surrender and prepare. I like that. It's our past energy. Talking about going into a growth period. Talking about spiritual growth. Talking about surrender. It brings about healing. You can never heal it until you let it go. So often breaks are necessary so we can get clear vision on what needs to be healed. And most of the time, what I know, you can't heal it yourself anyway. All you can do is be clear and align with spirit as to what your intentions are. And when you're clear, you got a better chance of knowing what needs to be healed. And then, therefore, knowing what to ask for help with. Second card, in the present position, for 2/12/2020 is over here. And the card is Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. I love it. Grandpa. Now, you know, we love Grandpa. But we know we got to grow. We hold on to what we can use and toss the bones. Just because they did it like that all along does not mean it's not time to tweak it. We live in the tweaking. That's where the life is. It's in the tweaking. Because otherwise, we're just walking around in the dark. That's what they said. They used to do it like that. They always did it like that. We've always done that. Okay. Let it go. Find something else to always do until you get too big for that. Or it gets too big for you. And then it's time to shift. Elder. The Elder card says move beyond ancestral patterns that have been set for you by family members past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than the energies of genetics and behavioral patterns. The elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical, and therefore he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it is an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have had expectations of success, failure, or sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it is important to know that you are here to create your own story. And you know what? There is no limit to the amount of times you create and have the ability to create your own story. Well, how wonderful is that? You don't have to be stuck in the story that you tell yourself. Because if you tell yourself a story, and you tell yourself the story long enough, and if it's one of those drama, tragedy type stories, how do you think you're going to feel? I mean, really. Go to the movies and come out of a tragedy and see how you feel. I've done it enough times. I'm like, oh, that's a drama. Oh, this person is in it. He's a wonderful actor. This person is in it. She's a wonderful actress. They have such range. And they go in there and they play those roles out in a real way. And that shit is sad as hell. And I leave out of there sad as hell. I need to go watch a cartoon. So, they say cover the gates. Your eyes are gates. Where your senses are, they're all gates. They're places where, I don't like evil, but they're places where limiting thoughts can find their way through and then gain momentum. So we want to guard those places. Guard the things that come out your mouth. Because Lord knows, I've seen enough things I could, let me tell you. But I ain't got to told you. I ain't got to told you. You know for yourself. And then if we speak the highest, let's throw the arrow out. Speak from the highest expectation to the things that we see that aren't where we'd like to see them be. We open up a space that they may actually get a little further than where they are. So, we love our elders. We need to embrace them and protect them and take the wonderful lessons that they've learned that apply to us wherever we'd like to take them. And the things that do not apply, you got to make a whole bunch of noise about saying, okay, I'm not going with that one. Just don't go. Because I think we're used to having friction with a shift. A shift does not have to have friction. It doesn't. So, moving on. Future position, final card. This is for Wednesday, 2/12/2020. Oya Transformation Oracle reading. Let's see what our final card has to give us and what the theme is overall. Third and final card is la-da-dee-da-da-dow. La-da-dee-da-dee-dow. Okay. Oop, yeah, I don't want that one. Let's see. Think. What are we thinking? What are we feeling? What are we thinking? What are we feeling? Is it true? Because I'm thinking and feeling it. Okay. This is what we got. Third and final card. And it is creation. Beaver Moon. Okay. Let's see what a beaver moon is and what it has to say about creation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. La-da-dee-da-da-dow. She's hungry. Okay. Beaver Moon. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. I am a mighty creator. It is my birthright to create. Like the beaver moon, we too can create with industriousness and vigor. Everyone is creative, not just those who are considered to be creatives, such as artists, designers, musicians, and writers. We all can be encouraged to think more creatively, to solve problems outside of square solutions, to invent new ways, and to imagine breaking new trails. This moon is the moon of taking action. Okay. We got a moon taking action at the end of this theme, saying it wants us to co-create. Now, just think about it. How creative could all of us be if we really took the time out and looked at our gifts as a way that we draw upon the world, a way that we draw our own visions upon the world. But you can only get there if you can let some of granddaddy's and grandmama's stuff go. Hell, some of mama's stuff go. Daddy's stuff go. Everybody has some stuff, and it ain't for all of us. It's a good launching pad. We want to hope in the best wishes for all that you had a good launching pad. And some didn't. But they have, as long as there's breath, they have the ability to create a launching pad for the next generation. To start by creating one for yourself after you get into safety. So we can create a new us. We started with rebirth. So if we read this backwards, you have the ability to co-create with the information handed down through the generations anew. New paradigms, new ways of being, new ways of feeling, new ways of seeing. You have the ability. Walk in it. That's the dominion that was given us. We keep forgetting. Walk in it. It's yours. Happy Wednesday, 2/12/2020. And have the best Wednesday of your choosing. Namaste.